Oh, hey. Welcome to my place. I heard you want to live a life of luxury like myself. Turns out, you came to the right place. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Hello there my beautiful lads, and welcome to today's epic tutorial. So, I'll be showing you how to make this Italian villa right behind me. Without further ado, let's get into the resources. For the first floor of this build, you're going to need this stuff right here. We'll be splitting this up into two parts, so if you need to come back at a later time, if you don't have the resources right now, don't worry about it. We're going to be splitting this up. You can do half, come back later, do the other half, however you want to do this. I may go a little bit fast, so if you need to, feel free to pause at any time, just catch up to whatever I'm doing. Alright, so let's kick things off by putting in our sandstone. This will basically mark the sections. So let's put one block, go 3 over, one more block. This right here will be your front window. So, go ahead and just fill in smooth sandstone in between. Let's move on. Right here, we're going to have a 4 wide gap. This right here will be where your door is placed. So let's go ahead and put the next sandstone in. And now if you come 3 in front of these, we can place 1. And then in front of this one, 3 across, another. And from this one, another. Now this one's a little bit special. This pillar is a bit wider than the others, so just go ahead and extend that out and we'll be all good. Alright, so now if we go back to our 3 wide window space here, you're going to want to build this up 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks from the bottom. Next, take smooth sandstone stairs, place one up against this, come here, face it out, and do that. So we're going to build up the sandstone on the other side, 3 blocks tall, just the same, and finish off this little window shape right here. Let's go ahead and get these spruce trapdoors out of the way and place them right as a windowsill, just like that. Next, we're actually going to want to head over to the side. And this is where most of our sandstone is going to be going. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so next you're going to want to take cut sandstone and go right over top of your window right here. And also take it just across the rest of this, right here. Alright, so now we're going to be lifting up this corner right here, same 3 blocks, just like so. Perfect. So now, let's go ahead and get some smooth stone stairs going right at the sides, like this, and just go ahead and build that right across. This right here is where your door is going to be going, so I'll be giving you 2 choices from here. You can either have it open or close. If you place your doors like so, and then have the trap doors placed from the top, then you can have your doors closed like so. But let me show you an alternative option. Alright, so what we're going to be doing for this alternative option is facing just like this and placing the door right against here like so. So these doors won't act too differently from before, but there is a major change that'll be happening here. We put our trapdoors up against this block like this. That gives it the appearance that the door is open, so you can have these nice wide open doors, but only if this is what you prefer. So go ahead and pause, think about which one you'd like to do, and build it. Finishing up at the top here won't be too difficult. All we're going to do is place a smooth sandstone stair here, one here. Both of these are sitting normally, facing towards the door, and finish it off with 2 smooth sandstone, creating some small little holes at the top, giving a little bit of depth to our build. Alright, so your build should be looking like this from this side, so let's go ahead and start building up this wall as well. So like before, we're going to put down our sandstone. We're going to move over 1, 2, 3, sandstone. 1, 2, 3, sandstone. See, this is very simple. There's nothing complicated going on here, just simple threes. So right here, we're going to take this one wide gap. We're just going to fill in the sandstone here. And up here, you're going to make this 2 by 1, and you're going to put sandstone right on that block, just like that. Alright, so now let's put some smooth sandstone going right up top here. And let me show you this 3 design here. Firstly, put 3 blocks across in this gap, just like so. Now, take out your smooth stone slabs, and we're just going to want to build this right across like this. 3 blocks, once again. Let's go ahead and just build this right here, smooth sandstone, up to the right height. Next, you're going to take your smooth sandstone and place it up top, this time on the bottom half of the slab. So this should leave a 1 block space right in the middle, 3rd block up. Now you're just going to want to repeat that same thing on the other side, real fast like. Let's build up our final corner here, and right there you have it. This is this wall just about complete. Let's take out our oak trap doors, and we're just going to be slapping these into the designated spaces we have made for ourselves. And just like that, you have this wall completed. So let's go up top, and we're just going to add some cut sandstone going along the top. So just go bop, 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 bop all the way across here, and that tops off this wall pretty well. Now let's go on to the back. The back is going to be a little bit different from what we've been doing so far, so stick with me here. Alright guys, so we're just going to be taking this smooth sandstone, placing it across here like that, and connect it into sandstone here. Now this is a little different from what we've been doing before, since this is a 2 wide section. Don't worry about it too much, it's still simple, easy stuff. We're going to be making a 2 wide version of what we've done over here. So just take your smooth sandstone, place it 2 blocks just like this, top half of the slab. Go up here, do it bottom half of the slab, 2 blocks just like this. Now you're going to take your oak trapdoor and place it right there, and bam, you have filled in the hole. Now you can top it off by adding a little bit of cut sandstone right across the top here, connecting that down, smooth sandstone, simple, easy stuff. Alright, so we're back to the 3 section. We're going to want to take 2 sandstone right on the other side of a 3 wide gap. Remember, 3 blocks. And we're going to take this and place it just like so, 2 blocks. Now, we're going to take this and build it up just about to the height of our cut sandstone from the other side. Now take your cut sandstone and build it right the way across, and just like that, you've gone and made yourself the doorway here. You're going to take 2 stairs just like this, bop bop, and that's going to fill in your area and make this into an archway. Now, if you're following along with all of that, you shouldn't have too much trouble with what's coming up next, because we're going to copy this to the other end. So let's go ahead and take our cut sandstone, 1, 2, 3, put in our archway stairs, and now we're just going to want to build up that same 2 wide design. Bam bam. We're going to do this, 1, 2, 3, we're going to take the cut sandstone, bring it the rest of the way across, and bom bom bonk, and boppity boop bop boop. And just like that, you've gone and copied the design on both sides. Moving on to the final side, you're going to want to be pretty careful with this one, so follow along closely. On the halfway mark, in between the 2 threes, I'm going to want you to put 1 sandstone in the middle here. Now put a sandstone on the other side of this 3 wide gap so you have the same 3 separations. Now if you're still following along, you're going to want to take smooth sandstone on both sides of this, build it up 2 blocks tall just like this. Now build it 1 more and put sandstone in the middle. So 3 blocks up from this level, and then sandstone in the middle. This right here will be another trapdoor based window, so go ahead and put those in. Now we're very simply going to be filling smooth sandstone into these sides. Go ahead and build up this side as well, 1, 2, 3, just like everything else. So take smooth sandstone in the gaps, smooth sandstone stairs, and place them upside down like so. This should create some nice gaps for your windows. Now if you just take cut sandstone and put it all across the top, you should have what looks to be a really quite clean wall. Now let's fill in this little gap right over here. All you're going to do is put another sandstone down. And like I said before, this window will be tiding you through a lot of this. So you're just going to want to copy this exact window right over here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Bam, just like that. Cut sandstone across the top, and now if we hop back down, put in our stairs against the sides. Remember, create this arch shape, and then on the very top, finish it off. If you followed everything correctly, you should have a well-connected and put together shape. Everything should fit into its place. But we still have some other parts to finish here. Let's go ahead and build up these pillars of ours. So you're going to want to start with your smooth sandstone. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that you've gone 4 blocks up, you're going to want to take a staircase, place it right here like so, take out your few cut sandstone slabs, and you're just going to place this off of the staircase going to the side. Perfect. Now let's drop down onto this pillar. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Finish that off with a 4th, and put another staircase connecting into the side. If you've done this correctly, you should have a shape looking around about like this, 3 blocks away from the main building, standing right in parallel with this sandstone. Moving off to the side, let's go ahead and build up our 2 wide pillar over here. Just build this up exactly the same. Place a staircase off of this, place a staircase off of this, cut sandstone in the middle. And just like that, you've gone and made yourself the nice standing archways in front of the building. Alright, now on to the stuff on the top here. You're going to want to sit next to this pillar over to the right facing this direction, and if we just turn around on the other side, upon the top half of this staircase, place an oak trapdoor, just like so. Now, you're going to want to place one more, and finish it off with a last one, connecting it over to this building. Now let's hop on to the top and I'll show you the rest. Alright, so you're just going to want to skip 1 block right here, in this case the cut sandstone, place across this stair, 1, 2, 3, across this stair, 1, 2, 3. Just make sure to do it on the stairs. And we'll make one last special exception for this right here, so place 3 more right here. I'll have to give myself some more, so give me a moment. Alright, so let's just finish this off with our last 3 oak trapdoors. And that right there should finish these archways right in front of your door. There's not a whole lot left before we move on to the second story, so let me tell you the last 2 steps. So you're going to want to take 1 piece of sandstone, go right in front of this pillar on the 2nd block away from the house. Now move all the way over until you've reached the end of this window right here. So in this corner, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to take a single piece of sandstone. Now if you build this up to the same height as the rest of this cut sandstone, put a cut sandstone on top, this right here will be the foundation for your balcony later on. Moving on to the inside, you're very simply going to want to just fill in all of the birch wood for this floor, leaving out from this corner these 2 blocks. So now, once you've put down your birch wood, which should have costed you about 115 birch planks, you're going to want to take these stairs right here, your 20 stairs, go 1, 2, go to the back, put the backs of the stairs on, so make this kind of shape right here. Now continue it up, go ahead and do this. Just like you're doing the overhang of a roof, you're just going to want to add the bottoms of these stairs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So once you've done that, you can finally cap off your final 2 stairs, and that right there should conclude your first story. Just to add a little finishing touch on, we're going to put in our glass panes into certain windows. So just fill in your 2x3 windows right here and here. Fill in your 2x2s on this side, and you can call it a day. So, let's go ahead and move on to the second story. Let's not waste time. Alright, so you have a fairly nice looking build here, nothing too great yet, but trust me, things will get better. So let's go ahead and take a look at the resources you'll be needing. This right here is what we'll be using for the second story, not including the roof yet. So let's go ahead and grab out what we're going to need. So I'm going to start off where I think would be the best, which is getting in the floor of our second story. So you're just going to come along here with the cut sandstone. If you're doing this in survival, you're just going to place it along here, just like so. So let me go ahead and fill in all this, and see you then. Small side note as well, where the stairs start is where your floor ends. So right here you will not have any floor, but here you will. Alright, now that's done. I will let you know I had to grab myself an extra 9 slabs, so sorry about that. Anyway, let's go on over to this side, since I think this is the easiest wall to start with. So you're going to take in the corner here, not this corner, but this one, and you're just going to build up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you just go ahead and hop off just like so, on the 4th block up, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to put a smooth sandstone stair facing right this way. Now, just like before, 1, 2, 3, bam, segment, done. Right here is your 3 wide segment, and we're just going to make this an archway, so we're going to build up, and on the 4th block, stair, and then put in our 5th. Alright, so now you're just going to want to fill that on in, and that is your complete archway right here. Then you're going to want to make another 2 wide window right here, just like you've done down here before, but just a little bit different. Instead of having 2 blocks right here and here, you're going to start your slabs here, skip up 2 blocks, and then bottom half, bam, bam, done. That's it. So now you're just going to want to line the top here, smooth sandstone. Think of the smooth sandstone this time as being in the place of the cut sandstone. This was like a divider for floor 1 and 2, so the divider is no longer necessary. This is our last floor. Anyway, moving on, we're going to make another 3 wide archway, just like before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, connect it up, and we're going to put in our stairs. Bam. Following along, this right here, same archway, same thing that we have right here, same thing that we have going on down in here. Now, you're going to want to take this right here, and you're actually just going to extend this wall, 1, right here. That right there is going to be the basis in order to go ahead and start another 3 wide archway. I know, we're doing a lot of these. I kind of went crazy on the archways for this second story, but I thought it gave it a nice open air. Hopping on to the outside bit, we're going to put some smooth sandstone right here. Bam. And you're going to want to get a line of sandstone wall sitting right here. I actually have that right here in my inventory, so let's go ahead and just put those down. It's just going to be one big pillar piled all the way up. This next wall is going to get a little weird, a little wacky, so you're going to want to stick with me here. Really pay attention. So, 1. And this right here, 1, 2, 3, this is your window. 3 wide window. Bam. Bam. Except this 3 wide window is going to be a little weird, so let me show you what I mean. If we just pile this up, 5 blocks tall, just like everything else, keep it all lined up, same height. So, right up here, you're going to go bam, you're going to go bam. This right here, you're going to want to leave open these spots. Now, I'm going to take sandstone slab. This is not smooth sandstone. and we're going to put it right here, creating a dented stair shape right inside of this. Do the same on the other side, and this right here will be your window. In fact, this is the only glass window that is on this floor, so you can go ahead and fill it in. Once you have the glass panes in, you're going to want to actually do something real weird here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 against the side of this wall. Now what we're actually going to do is we're going to take the smooth sandstone and drive this across all the way, whole way, one end to another. Following along? Lovely. So now we're going to take these jungle planks, run them all the way across this side right here. Misplaced one. Alright, similar to before, we're just going to take terracotta, line it right under that. I made another mistake, gonna have to fix that, but you get the idea. With that in, you're ready to add the details up here, so let's take back out our sandstone walls, and right in this corner, we're going to go 1, 2. Now, you're going to want to count. 1, 2, 3. 3 wide gap. Bam, just like before. This right here, 1. 1 block gap. I know you were expecting a 3, but hey, you gotta mix it up sometimes. But wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Bam. 2 wide gap. Just like that, and you're going to have yourself a whole bunch of pillars. So moving on past the pillars, what you're going to want to do is take smooth sandstone and you're going to place 2 blocks parallel with this wall right here. Now, you're going to take out your sandstone stairs, not smooth. This is normal sandstone stairs, and place 1, 2, just like that, and we're going to put smooth sandstone right across the top. Now the roof, it's going to need a little bit of setup, so let me show you what to do. Right here, see this window? Right in the middle? Leave it blank. We're going to put above the stairs, so second block above these stairs, bam, bam. Now, on the other end, with the archway, above the stairs, we're going to go bam, bam, just like that. Keep it above the stairs. Now, other archway, bam, bam, above stairs. Now, over here, not the same. This will not be parallel. We'll be getting onto the roof in this next step coming up, so yeah. Over here, on top of your sandstone slabs, we're going to do another bam, bam, and that's the last of your little roof peaks you're going to need to be making. Though, real quick, you might just want to add in a few blocks down here. I believe it's 4, though I can go ahead and check. And as I stated, it is indeed 4. So that right there will give you all the architectural layout for this entire building. Real quick, let's go ahead and put in our oak trap doors on the outside window here. And let's see, is there anything else this is going to be needing? Oh, yes, okay. Let's go ahead and move on to our final step and get both our roof and our balcony in. When I say final step, I mean kind of final step. Last one's up to you. Alright lads, I promise you guys this is the last of our segments. We're going to be doing the roof, the balcony, and some other little details staying around. Anyway, let's actually start off with the balcony. For the balcony, we're going to be using these slabs. We're probably going to use, let's see, the birch slabs and the trapdoors. And surprisingly enough, that's about it actually. So this right here is going to be very simple. All we're going to have to do is just place across here. In fact, I'll go ahead and swap myself over into survival. But anyway, if we go ahead and place some slabs across the other end too, that will give us a nice rounded out shape. Now all we're going to want to do is extend this out here from this pole, and let's just fill in the whole rest of this balcony. It's real simple now. We have a lot of this laid out already, so this is probably not going to take too long. Anyway, in order to finish this off, you're probably going to want to get out some smooth sandstone slabs just like that. Just kind of peek off this right here. And now, facing outward this way, oak trapdoor on this block. Same over here. And now you're going to have to like either drop down over here. I'm in creative, so I can kind of sit here. But for the sake of example, I will start here And if you can just reach up there and place a trapdoor going off the side, you're going to want it kind of hanging off the edge here. So now if we go on back up, we can go ahead and just fill in the rest of this. This is real simple stuff, really. And let's actually add one just like that for good measure. Just kind of trap in this shape a little bit. And yeah, I'd say that's pretty good for the balcony. If you want, you could also add a couple more, just like so. Just pop, pop, pop. Done. Bam. Full enclosed space. In the original build, I didn't do that. I have leaves going across here, but if you want, you can do this. And for the sake of example, I think I'll keep it like that. Now, we're going to want to probably start on our roof. So you're going to want about 3 stacks terracotta, 3 stacks jungle slab. This right here is enough for the entire roof. Anyway, let's start off at the lowest point. So just head over to the side here, just like so. And I'll just be using smooth stone slabs as some more or less, well, actually no. Let's go ahead and place a line of terracotta, just like this, all the way up to here. And we're going to want that to hang off the edge a little bit. Let's just go all the way over here, and bang. So, just like that, you can see it's hanging off both the edges. Now let's go ahead and start placing some jungle slabs just like this, and just kind of send those the whole way across, except right here, instead, you're going to want to put a block. So now you're going to want to do the same over here, and then just start going across like this. These 4 blocks are going to be your guide for where the roof is going to go. If you come back up here, we can go ahead and put a slab here, going off of the top half of this, and then bam, bam, and you're just going to start curving this out, not curve, but make it a corner, and it's just going to head all the way out here exactly how you'd expect. In fact, let's go ahead and just fill this in correctly, and we can go ahead and just continue up with this little shape right here, just like so. It's very simple stuff. Keeping this nice and simple. Now you're going to take your terracotta real fast. Let's add one final set of jungle slabs going like parallel with this wall. And you're just going to take the terracotta, bring it all the way across. Right here it's going to end up being 2 blocks thick. And voila, you have done it. So this is your lower story roof. Let's go ahead and head up to the top. So if you just come up here, build yourself some kind of temporary staircase, probably off the side here. But anyway, what you're going to want to do, similar to before, you're going to place a line of terracotta just across here. And let's go ahead and just finish off this side of the roof first. So we're going to go ahead and place some jungle slabs. Bam, 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 bam. Just a whole load of jungle slabs, really. And continue up with this part here, come across. Just another A-frame, it really is. This is all done very simple. Simple stuff, simple shapes. That is what we are here for. So you're going to take this, and here you're going to get a little bit different, not too different. So you want to start coming back down with your shape here. And I'm going to hop on up here, bring this across. But unlike before, what you're actually going to be doing is this right here is going to become too wide. And let's see, it's going to go about to here, I'd say. So if you just keep this over here, then we can go ahead and continue on. And this is going to become a A-frame yet again. And if I go ahead and build this out, I'll back out so you can kind of see a little bit better what we're doing here. But if I just place that last jungle slab, it's going to be a double A-frame. It's even on both sides of this. So take a bit, you can remember this, try and recreate it yourself. But we'll be moving on. So let's go ahead and do that. If we just come on back here, I will kind of hold off on this a little bit because I'm going to have to try and take a little bit of a better look. So if we just take the jungle slabs, this right here will very simply be heading to this pole right here. You're going to go right on top of this pole, that should connect, and then straight up corner, go right this way, and that should end you up straight back here. So now what you're going to want to do is take some terracotta and you're just going to make this corner again like we did down there. We're just going to corner it off. Corner it off. Remember, corners. Corners are very nice. They'll do us very well for this entire build. And again, you're just going to want to do that same A-frame. Make sure to have your slabs on the bottom side right here like this. And so now you're going to take your terracotta, stretch it all the way back here, and that should connect into there. And actually what we're going to be doing, if we can go ahead and destroy this, it may take a bit of time, we can go ahead and connect up the roof, and where we left this open, this will beautifully connect in like so. And then we can go ahead and start doing this on the other side. So yeah, I'll give you guys a bit of an aerial view as well if you're having a tough time building this, since I am trying to go through it rather quickly. But real quick, I'll give you an aerial view right after we get this line of terracotta in. Alright, so your shape should be looking a little bit like this from the top. It should have a bit of a double... it's almost a weird chair, I'd say. No, not quite, not quite. Unless your chair has a really long seat. Anyway, if you have this kind of shape going, you can go ahead and finish it off. Just add on your jungle slabs right across the side here. It should fit perfectly onto your poles. And just like that, you have the outside aesthetic of your roof complete. Real quick, I'm going to destroy this slab as it was misplaced. Moving on to the inside, you're probably going to want to give this just a little bit more shape. Let me hop back up here. And where you see jungle slabs, just place on that, because that will help give this just a little bit more shape. If we just go across here, I'm using creative, but obviously if you're doing this in survival, just kind of hop up like this. Just do little bunny hops. But anyway, once you have this entire roof in, it should look a little something like this, and I think it makes for a really cool ceiling. Anyway, if we back out from our build now, that should be everything for the architecture itself, but you'll notice that this over here still looks a heck of a lot better. Well, that would actually be because of the details, so if we just grab out some things for details, let me just show you some of the things I did. Number one, I went around with composters, and I just went ahead and put some leaves on some composters, just like this. So we're just going to bop right on the corners, looks great on corners, and just do this kind of freely. It doesn't really matter too much, you can put them wherever you feel like they fit. Personally, I'd do this right here. I think this looks super nice, but just kind of put it on the corners mostly, or put it anywhere you want. You can just have it sitting, say, like out in front. You could do like this, if you think this looks nice. Will we be able to do that? Yes, we will. So yeah, you could do something like this right here, kind of get a lined pathway if you want. Just kind of have fun with it. Do whatever you want with these little pots, but I think they fit this build perfectly. Heck, you could even have one up here if you so desire. I think that actually gives a really nice touch to the top. Anyway, I would also recommend getting some droopy leaves, kind of hanging off of this right here. This is opening the trapdoors. It won't for you, for most likely. But anyway, if we just go ahead and build off some of these, just like that, you can kind of get a nice droopy vine. It can give you a lot of detail in spots like this, and I really just love the look of these kind of things. It gives a lot of shape, it gives a lot of character. This kind of stuff always looks nice. So just kind of get some leaves going. You could also put a bush or two, say right here. And what I often like to do for bushes is kind of break out on the inside a little bit. It gives them a bit more of an airy look. I don't know. I personally like it. Anyway, right over here as well, we can go ahead and get some like this. And just like that, you kind of have yourself a much nicer looking house. Of course, there's a couple of other things you can do. Over here, you can see I have the ground detailed a little bit with coarse dirt and green terracotta. So that helps a lot. Another thing that might help, if your wall's looking a little flat, you can go ahead and put some trapdoors wherever you think it looks nice, just like this. Oak trapdoors are lovely for these kind of details. So yeah, you can just stick them on the corners. That's a very easy and very cheap way, really, just to get some good details out of your house and really make the most of it. I actually think these over here are not too great. Anyway, let's go ahead and destroy our resource chests. We won't be needing those anymore because we have actually finished this build. This is the house you have signed up for, so if you've made it all the way to the end with me, then congratulations on your brand new house. Just give me your credit card information and I will lend you the place. Anyway, with that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I have sure enjoyed making it. This one was a little bit weird. It was definitely out of my comfort zone. But I'm kind of trying to get out of my comfort zone, you know? Gotta get out of that 1,000 subscriber area. I mean, I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers. That being said, actually, if you would like to see this channel reach over 1,000 subscribers, feel free to smash that subscribe button. Not the like button, though. Be gentle with it. That being said, if you really enjoyed this video, then feel free to leave a suggestion down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to read it, and if it seems interesting enough, I will make another video. That being said, I hope that you guys... That being said, I've blabbered on for long enough, so let's go ahead and end this. Peace.